Hey everyone. In this video I want to talk about why you shouldn't wrap your identity around external things, be it people, places, or material things. See, the problem with this is if you wrap your identity around something that's external to you, you can lose those things or they can leave your life. For instance, if you're in a relationship with someone and you wrap your identity around them and you get all of your happiness and life fulfillment from them, well, what happens if they leave you? If they break up with you, or God forbid, if something tragic happens to them? You'll be completely devastated because you wrapped your identity around them. The same thing goes for places. And most cases, for people, it'll be their hometown. They'll have that attachment to it, which is fine, but you don't want to wrap your identity around your hometown because then you're going to feel trapped, like you can't leave it because you're going to be leaving your happiness and fulfillment behind. But there could be other places out there that are better for you, that would make you happier than your hometown. In my own case, I know that I don't want to live in the area that I was raised in my whole life because it's way too expensive here and the people here aren't all that great. But that's a topic for another video. And then when it comes to material things, this one is rather obvious. We all know that you shouldn't derive all of your fulfillment from material possessions because you can easily lose those as well. People will often wrap their identity around a home that they own or a car or other things like that. Usually the more expensive purchases, because those are what we tend to attribute more meaning and more value to. But yet again, you can lose those things. You can lose a home, you can lose a car. So the whole point here is anything that you wrap your identity around that is external to you is usually something that, I don't want to say it's always temporary, but you can lose those things. So you don't want to engage in this behavior because you don't want to deal with that devastation that will hit you if you do lose the things that you wrap your identity around. So as much as possible, wrap your identity around internal things within you because you can't really lose those things. For instance, a good example would be wrapping your identity around your personality or your mindset or qualities that you have, like maybe you're a very caring person or you're very loyal, that sort of thing. That's what you should wrap your identity around because you can't lose those things. Nobody can take them from you, right? I mean, what are they going to do? They're going to jump into your brain and steal your mindset? They can't do that. So you can't lose those things that are within you. And I wouldn't even say that you should wrap your identity around things fully related to you, like your appearance, for instance, because yet again, that can be taken from you. You can age over time. We all know our looks are going to fade as we get older. That's just part of life. For instance, if I were to wrap my identity around my hair, I mean, it could start turning gray by the time I'm 50, or I could be bald by the time I'm 60. Like, I don't know. So it would be dumb for me to wrap my identity around my hair. Even though it's part of me, it's not something internal that I can't be robbed of. Not to mention, somebody could also just, I don't know, hold me prisoner and shave my head, and then I would be devastated as well if I wrap my identity around my hair. So, do you get what I'm driving at here? You want to wrap your identity around things that can't be taken from you, because then you're never going to be devastated by losing things in life, because as we all know, a lot of things in life are temporary, and your boyfriends and girlfriends will be temporary. The places you live will often be temporary until you find a place that you truly love and can hopefully spend the rest of your life there if that's what you desire, and things like that. So because of that sort of transient nature of a lot of things in life, it's just important to wrap your identity around things that are more permanent, that you can't lose. And those things are only going to be found within you, because nobody can jump inside you and steal them. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if so, please like or comment or just engage with it in whatever form of your choosing, because that will help the algorithm and hopefully help me reach more people. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Arrivederci!